older men want younger women, and younger men want older women, and here's why. So older men want younger women because when those younger women was those older men age, the younger woman didn't want those guys. And now those guys are now older men, and those guys want the hot chicks with the nice bodies that are young and fresh, that don't have a lot of baggage. Those older women now, those are the same women that was younger with them, but those guys was working on themselves. They was still coming up. They was trying to avoid the jails. They was still in school. They was still trying to make it. And those women that was their age was always talking to the older guys. And they didn't want the younger guys. They wanted guys that were already established, so they can get these fancy trips, these fancy vacations, these Chanel bags, and this and that and the third. And the guys their age just couldn't do it. And there's a little bit of girls that work through it with their mans at the younger age, that they stay up to be old and die together. There's a few couples that do that, but from the pattern that I'm seeing in modern society, older men are talking to the younger girls. Those are the girls they always wanted, but they had to build themselves up. So now that these guys are older, they actually want what looks good. And it's like a pattern, because when those older women were younger, they wanted those older guys that's already established. So now the cycle continues to go on. And I notice a lot of the older ladies get older, they get mad about that. And they like, oh, he want to talk to that young girl and he's so nasty. And y'all had y'all chance. A lot of y'all had y'all chance. But y'all was looking for something else. And now that y'all are older women, those older guys no longer want y'all. They no longer want y'all. The looks are just not the same. The body structure is not the same. The skin is not the same. Touch the arms is wrinkly. The coochie is not the same. Y'all done had about 2-3 babies on them by now. Y'all have already did everything. Nothing impresses the older women in the older guy's head. So those guys now have established themselves, and most of these high value older men, they want younger chicks. You know why? Because the younger chicks has not seen a lot. I wouldn't even use the word manipulate. They like the girls say, oh, they want those younger girls to manipulate them. It's not even manipulating them. Those women haven't seen life already. So it makes us feel good to show them what life is. The older women, I was going to tell you, they've already did that. They've already been here. So a lot of things is not that exciting. You've already been there on another older guy's dime. Now we're the older guys. Now we want to show the younger girls something that it feels good to be like, oh, well, I was the first guy to take her here. Not the ones that already did everything. That's not fun. Or got babies by everybody now. And that's why the older guys go for the young girls, because it's like, it's just a fresh start. It's fresh meat. Now, while the younger guys go for the older woman, aka Jalen Green, the older women are more understanding for us. Nothing we do is good enough for the younger woman our age, because it's always an older guy doing a lot more than what the younger guys are doing. That's why you always hear the younger girls say, oh, I don't talk to guys my age. I don't talk to guys my... Because they know most younger guys don't have their shit together. They're still building towards where they want to be. That's why women value stops as they get older. It decreases as they get older, and men value go up in age, because most men are building towards something. They're building their value. You're not born with your value. Women are born with their value. So guys, younger guys are not that appealing to younger women as older guys are. That's why younger guys are talking to older women, because I'm a living witness to this. the older women love us young guys. They're easy to deal with because those older guys no longer want them, and also we make them feel young again. We make the older women feel young again, and it gives them that fresh spark. And a lot of those older women are not necessarily ugly, but they're not in demand either. So guys are not running to a 30-plus-year-old like that. That's already have 2 kids. But guess who are? The younger guys are dealing with them. And that's why they love those younger guys too. Because it's like we just trying to have fun. And the older women know we ain't got to break the bank because they know we young niggas. But we young and fun niggas. They don't expect a mansion from these young niggas. They like the looks. They like the body style. They like the stamina. They like the energy from us young niggas that the older niggas can't really give them. They love young niggas. We're in shape. We can do a lot more. We make them feel young again. We make them stress-free. Because it feels like they're back in high school and college again. And it's a mindset thing with them. You know what I mean? They're going back to the club with younger guys. Now we're making them feel young. Like, ooh, I ain't never been to this club. And they're around all these younger people. They're going back on dates with young dudes and stuff. We're making them feel young again. You know what I mean? Just looking at us, they feel like they're in their 20s and 30s again and shit. So it's just something about it, you know. They want to go out with you and show off to the other younger girls. Like, oh, that old girl still got her juice. She still got the juice. They like being shown off, from my experience. So these are the reasons why older men talk to younger women and younger men talk to older women. The connections, they correlate. And a lot of people want this cycle to be broken. A lot of older women want the older guys to start back entertaining them, but they're doing that for marriage purposes. These ladies want to be married and they want a man that can come in and take control and take over the house. They're old, they're bitter, they're by themselves now. But the older men are like, y'all had y'all shot. Y'all was chasing Mr. Larry. Y'all was chasing Mr. Twan. And the younger people are just like, they don't want no parts of that. The young man don't want no parts of that. And the younger woman want no parts of the young men because they have no motion. Most of them have nothing going on. They're just fun guys they go to the club with. So this with being said, this is why older men talk to younger women, and this is why younger men talk to older women. And that is the topic for today.